a long time ago when it's in China. Okay? Villagers in China cannot understand neighboring villages' language. You know why? Because they might be separated by a hill or a mountain or a river. And because of that, they couldn't cross over. And they couldn't talk to each other. And after a while, the same language turned into something else. So they couldn't understand each other's dialects. So if they wanted to meet somebody, they have to walk there. So most of the time, they would marry people only within their own little village. They marry their own people and they keep on marrying their own relatives. Not a good idea. I believe that when you marry someone from far away, their children get the best of both worlds and thus the best genetic codes out of the parents. I like to think also it's another reason, it's destiny. So, speaking of destiny, there's a new destiny here tonight, and that is in the making, and two persons in love. And that's really, really heartwarming to me. Two new bloodlines, and I'm pretty sure of that, from origins very far away are being created, merged, and enjoined.
Looks amazing. Very beautiful. Very
Emily,
beautiful. It's a stunning
from
dress.
the second time I met you,
Fits you really
I
well.
found myself completely drawn to you and in awe of your beauty, talent, and joy for life. However, as John mentioned, during our first encounter,
looks
I was
good.
deeply concerned about your love for SantaCon. Anyone who has ever lived in New York knows that SantaCon is a day of destruction and despair. But when your roommate asked me if I wanted to come out several months later, I'm so happy I said yes, because that was the first chance I had to get to know you and spend time with you. I was immediately struck by how beautiful you were and how you would light up any room that you were in.
Got a whole audience back there too, look.
Fast forward a few months to when we took our first trip together to Cabo. At this point, I knew I was falling in love with you, but I hadn't been ready to say it. So the next day after our boat ride to the famous Cabo Arch, we found ourselves at a pool party, and you looked at me and said, have you been wanting to tell me something? We were in the pool, staring into each other's eyes, so I had nowhere to run. I couldn't get out of this one, so I told the truth and said, Emily, I freaking love you. It's an honor and a blessing that we have such great friends and families in our life who traveled all the way here to celebrate with us. And at the same time, I love that we are often in our own world, just you and me.
Thank you. I love you. I love you very much. I can't believe that's me. Sometimes I forget to breathe in photos. He's not, so this will be shocking if he gets emotional, but we'll see.
I stand here today on this beach in my beloved Mexico in front of all of our loved ones to profess my eternal love to you. Since the day that I met you, my heart and mind have been at peace. The thing is, loving you is easy. And it's pretty clear I'm not the only one that feels this way. I mean, what other 37-year-old man could round up 13 of his friends to travel to Mexico City for his bachelor party? Nick, you were the kind of guy people just enjoy being around. Ever since we started dating, you easily got my friends' approval one by one. Soon it became, is Nick coming too? And I mean, no one loves you more than Indy. I admit that while I always wanted Indy to love the man that I married, I still would prefer he redirect more of his cuddle time to me. I want to thank Britt and George for raising you to be the man that you are today.
It has been an absolute joy to watch my friend fall in love. To watch her soften just a bit and let in the love and understanding that Nick brings. And to see Nick happily and wholeheartedly enjoy adding to your every moment.
As wedding guests, we represent different nationalities, cultures, religions, and ages. Please raise your glass and vow to support Emily and Nick through all of their marital stages.
I love you to death and trust your choices. And I think the best choice yet is to marry this smart, beautiful lady from Indiana.
Dear Emily, I've only met you a couple of times, but it's easy for me to see how you and Nick are a good match. I think Nick, because Nick is probably the most Norwegian of all our cousins, so he needs your energy and your assertiveness. And we Norwegians, we need a little bit of a kick, so I'm sure it's going to be good.
Selfishly, I'm counting down the days until they return to San Francisco. But in the meantime, I couldn't be happier that one of my best friends has found such an amazing woman who makes him happy.
Emily, I'm so happy that you found your person. I can never describe what your friendship means to me and how you shaped me into the person I have become. I wish you both nothing but happy married bliss.
Em, I'm so happy to gain you as a sister. Nick, I love you to death. And I look forward to little Kaya having some cousins soon.
Now we're here at this beautiful venue, celebrating our two favorite people, and we're all the more appreciative of what Emily has done for Nick throughout his adult life. And I have to say, I'm in awe of the wonderful couple that they've become. With a sense of adventure, a zest for life, and a fantastic group of friends, it is truly an honor to stand here today and celebrate one of the most significant days of their lives. And I'm very happy that you could all be here for this.
¿Cómo te parece?
When she was a little baby, music was actually one of the things that made Emily happy and happy and happy and always smiling. Many years ago, she became a devoted Swiftie. And today is what day? This is her love story, right? Their love story is what we are actually now celebrating, the love story of Emily and Nick.
I vow to be the best husband and someday father I can be. I vow to be faithful to you, to protect you, and always support you. I vow to motivate and encourage you to be the best person you can be, and to be there for you, especially when you need me the most. I vow to always use my credit card points to buy you business class flights. I vow to someday go to a Beyonce concert with you and pretend to enjoy it. But most of all, I vow to love you with all my heart, always put you first, and do everything I can to protect the beautiful life we are building together. I love you so much.
So Nick, I promise to be there for anything that you need. I will encourage you. I will support you. I will make you laugh every day. I will hold your hand when you are sad. I will take care of you when you are sick. I will travel the world with you. I will build a family with you. And from this day forward, I am your wife, and I will love you for the rest of this lifetime and into the next.
Love her. You having a good time?
Very. You?
Absolutely great time.
Good.
Great time.